Hey there, this is Patrice Washington from patricewashington.com, where we chase purpose, not money. So this week, I want to talk to you about a really important topic. It's how to say no quickly and gracefully. Now, I don't know about you, but for many years, I struggled with people pleasing. And that means even when I wanted to say no, even when it was like at the tip of my tongue, for some reason, I would say yes to things that I did not want to do. And it didn't matter if it was personal or professional or somewhere in between. I always found myself really irritated because I was doing things that I just really didn't want to do. I mean, for whatever reason, they didn't serve my peace. They didn't serve my purpose. It just was unnecessary. And I had to learn how to exercise my no. And I know, especially as women entrepreneurs out there, that we struggle with this a lot. So I wanted to give you the 5-step process that I've developed over the years and really what's been working for me. Number 1 is I've had to learn to unattach myself from the outcome. See, what happens is when you attach yourself to the outcome, you make up a bunch of stories in your mind about how will they perceive me? Will this start a conflict? Will they not want to be my friend anymore? And really, the reality is you don't want to go or you don't want to do it. So you can't be concerned with the outcome as much as you are concerned with honoring yourself. Number 2 is you have to acknowledge the request. It takes a lot of courage for people to ask. I'm not going to lie. If you've ever had to ask for some type of favor, you did a lot of talking to yourself. You mustered up the courage. You made the call to borrow the money or borrow the dress or get help on the project. And it takes courage. So I always want to leave people with their dignity intact. So I always thank them for thinking of me. I thank them for coming to me. I thank them that I was top of mind. But that doesn't stop me from going into number 3, which is offering a clear decline. See, what we like to do is and ha. We like to give a whole bunch of space for them to come back and keep asking. We like to give them the opportunity to think, you know what, let her check her calendar and she'll be back with me. Or maybe if something frees up, or, let me talk to my husband first, or let me see what the kids are doing, instead of just saying no, right? So you want to be clear with the decline. Cut off all hope. It's okay, because the sooner you cut off hope, they can move on and find the help that they need. Number 4 is avoid lengthy explanation. See, I learned from my granny years ago, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. And I've also learned over the years that no is a complete sentence. So when you offer the decline, you don't have to give a million reasons why. You don't have to make anything up about a sick dog. You don't have to make anything up about working overtime. Leave all of that out of it, because really what you become is a liar. And I'd so much rather respect you. And I believe that people respect me when I just say no and don't make it about all these other things going on in my life. I have the right to say no because it's my life and you're making a request of me. And you have that same right as well. And number 5 is to accept whatever response they give you. Now, see, that rolls back to number 1, which is don't be attached to the outcome, right? Whatever response they give you is up to them. If you've been clear, if you've been concise, if you haven't lied to them, you've just expressed that it's a no for you, you have the right to do that. So you can't be too caught up in whatever their response is. If they are happy to leave you alone and move on, then cool. You still have a friend or family member and that relationship is intact. But if someone does not respect your decision to say no, then you really have to almost question where that relationship is anyway. Why is it not okay for you to say no? It's different if someone just is making a demand. But if you ask me if I'm willing to do something or want to do something and I don't want to do it, you don't really have the opportunity to come back and be mad about that. I have a right, just like you have a right. So I have a question for you. Have you been guilty of saying yes to things when you really wanted to say no? Why do you think that is? Is it about people pleasing? Is it about avoiding conflict? And now that you've actually learned these steps, what do you think you can incorporate to make this process so much smoother for you? Now, let me tell you, it's not going to be easy. It took me years to get to this place. But I will say that getting to this place is so much more peaceful. I am so committed to my peace of mind over protecting whether someone thinks I'm nice or not. I'm still nice. I still am who I am, but I have a right to protect my time, my money, my energy, my space, and I have a right to say no. So, make sure you share with us in the comments, because remember, we are building a community of women who want to grow with me. That means you want to live your life's purpose, find fulfillment, and earn more without ever chasing money.